Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixaparters here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice.
What was that?
Gotta mix it up every once in a while somehow. I can't be a broken record every day. I don't want to be one of those channels where they go like, oh, let's take 100 videos and plaster them all together and hear the same thing in an echo chamber.
Mark and Jacksepticeye.
Like any other big YouTuber, yeah. So, anyways.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
When we left off, we've met Owen the Fourth.
I love
Wasn't
Mark,
who we were expecting. We were expecting the criminal, but instead it was a poor 5-year-old child. As well, the personality. I don't know the best way to describe it. Anyways, we've met the fourth. Yes, the fourth alter, which is a 5-year-old through him. And now we had Simon shaking Athena and be like, "Get in this, girl!" And so we're gonna be ready.
Prosecutor Blackwell was just giving me a pep talk. That's all. Thank you, prosecutor.
I didn't do it for your sake. I did it for the future of Wet Soba.
Yeah, I got it. You're tsundere. Okay, the defense would like to now continue with Owen's therapy session.
Yes, let's do this.
Owen, would you be alright with that?
Oh, okay. Somebody was sitting on top of Shisho, bleeding from their head, and smushing something in the Shisho's face.
That's funny.
What is it?
I still hear discord in Owen's voice, but I don't sense any inconsistencies between his statements and his emotions. And there don't seem to be any contradictions in his testimony itself either.
Huh. So that's it, huh?
Did you figure something out?
Your ability to sense emotions is making you focus too much on his feelings, Athena. But there's actually something he's been very vague about in his testimony. If you can clarify what he's feeling uncertain about with some evidence, you should be able to move forward from there.
Okay, that makes sense. I'll give it a try. I'll just update the mood matrix with the new information, and then we'll be ready to go. So I just need to present some evidence on what Owen is being vague about, huh?
What is he being vague about? It's a good question. So we're updating... blood in his face with a knife in his hand. He was on the floor and somebody was smooshing something into his face. And then I couldn't move at all. I was so scared I passed out. Huh.
So now let's see what Owen is feeling uncertain about. It should manifest as something Owen isn't being specific about.
What's the matter? Is this too tough for you?
No, I'm thinking, so stop distracting me.
Whatever.
I think I can guess what Owen is uncertain about. I just don't know which piece of evidence will pull the info I need to the surface.
You can't solve this with a rigid thought process. Try kneading your mind as well.
Kneading my mind? It's not soba dough, you know.
Looks like you learned a thing or two about making soba, at least.
You think? I've only been hearing about it all day today.
Well, even with that tiny bit of knowledge, you ought to be able to find your answer. I was about to say, was it soba dough that was used to kill...
That's Simon. The victim? He's figured something out again, hasn't he? What does the soba making process have to do with what Owen is unsure about?
It's what he's smooshing in the face. Other than that, he was on the floor. He was smooshing something in his face. But what can we present that would present itself as that? Let me see. I think we just have to look at this picture. It'll make us point something out. Because, I mean, I see the soba making stuff all over there on the left-hand side, and there is that powder all over the place on the floor.
Yeah.
Which says something as well. So, do we have anything detail-wise? The victim was making soba noodles from scratch in the dressing room, so we could probably use that statement right there. As one of the rooms covered in flour, TV, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I need to back out so I can save quick, because I'm not that confident.
just to be safe.
Because
he straight up said kneading, so yes, it's the dough.
I was gonna try and say it before he did when he was making a soba joke. I was gonna make a joke of like just the dough killed him, but maybe that is what happened.
Yep. Let's put a name to the thing Owen's uncertain of, shall we? By identifying the murder weapon that was used to suffocate the victim. Fortunately for us, I spy the murder weapon right here in this crime scene photo.
Unfortunately for you, I spy nothing of the sort.
That's because you're stupid. And blind.
And the police
And girly
did not
looking.
spy. Hey,
Elsa.
I like my hair, thank you very much. I don't spy anything of the sort during the investigation either. Pray tell, where's this murder weapon you see?
Prosecutor Sad Monk Elsa. That's your new name.
Oh, jeez.
You don't see because it no longer looks the way it did when it was used as a weapon. This is what the killer pressed into Master Tornado's face.
The soba noodles, because it was turned into noodles after the dough was pressed to his face.
Yep.
Nothing like eating your own murder weapon.
Oh,
It's pretty vicious, really.
it is. The mystery person no one saw pressed soba into the victim's face. Choked on my own words for a second, thereby suffocating him.
I grow weary of your tasteless jokes.
How
can
is that a
anyone commit
joke?
murder with soft, delicate soba? The noodles would instantly fall apart if they were pressed into somebody's face.
Oh my god, it's not the noodles. Wow. And you say I'm dumb. Yes, I agree. Well, I disagree. There is a way the soba could have been used to suffocate the victim. What? You will explain your theory at once, Miss Wright. To kill Master Tornado, the culprit must have smothered him with...
Uncut soba dough.
Yep. The culprit must have used the soba before it was cut into noodles. In other words, the murder weapon was raw soba dough.
All right, real talk. I know exactly what Nayuta's gonna do from this. And it's gonna be, we're just implicating our guy further.
Yeah.
Mr. Wet Noodle, Mr. Bucky Wet. Or
Yeah.
Bucky Wheat, whatever he is. Because he's gonna be like, wouldn't it be the one who makes soba that is now gonna be the one that is more implicated? That's exactly what he's gonna do
Yeah.
from this. What? Oh my god, food as a weapon. It's like McDonald's.
Order in the court. No McDonald's allowed in the courtroom.
But I love a Big Mac.
Take that Big Mac outside.
But what about my McNuggets?
Oh my god, only if you share.
Will you take a half of one? I really like this nugget.
No, half of the whole package.
What? Okay, I'll give you one, give or take.
I'll call the bailiff.
Okay, I only got 7, so you can take 3. That seems fine. That seems fair.
3.5 is half of 7.
But listen, this one's too small to break in half, so I don't want to do that for you right now.
You've made me not hungry anymore.
Okay,
Your
let's move
soba dough
on.
could definitely be used to suffocate someone, couldn't it?
And a McNugget.
Be quiet, you!
Okay.
Why do you keep coming to every case? It's weird.
Are you alright, Prosecutor
I'm
Samadi?
tired.
What's this one dude in the stands talking to the judge?
I was just letting the soul of the victim know that the accused will finally face justice thanks to the foolish lawyer before me. Yep, exactly.
Yep. Huh? What are you talking about?
Allow me to summarize your statements.
Yep.
As the accused was killing the victim, he was slashed in the face by the victim's knife. The weapon he used to suffocate the victim was with the dough in the dressing room. He then disposed of the murder weapon by cutting the soba dough into noodles. No, fuck. Boy, you smarmy.
You smarmy.
Hello, friend. Afterwards, the accused put the victim's face into the bowl of soba noodles and broth to wash off the blood that had dripped onto the victim's face from his own. And there you have it, the true sequence of events behind this foul affair.
Now wait just a minute. I never once said that Mr. Wet was the culprit.
Who but the accused knows how to cut dough into noodles, defense?
That's a very good point, Prosecutor Salmati. That cutting soba dough into uniform noodles requires considerable training. I learned that from watching Food Wars. Then, what about the dying message? How do you explain that? The defendant wouldn't have known about you and your own personality.
Perhaps the victim was simply playing with the cards and they hold no other meaning. Perhaps he spelled out Owen's name in jest sometime before the murder.
But
That's true. From Owen's testimony, it's clear that Master Tornado cared for the boy. It appears we've arrived at a compelling conclusion. Taken together, all of these points paint a convincing picture of the defendant's guilt.
Owen, is there anything else you can tell us? It doesn't matter how small of a detail, anything will do.
Oh, you're scaring me.
I'm I'm sorry, Owen. Auntie Athena didn't mean to raise her voice. I have to be gentler with him. I can't forget he's only 5 years old. No need to be scared, okay, sweetie? Just tell us anything you can remember.
Well, when I woke up, the person who killed Shisho was standing over me, bleeding from their head.
Owen, you saw the killer's face? Oops, I did it again. So who was it, Owen? Do you remember?
Oh, I don't know who it was.
I'm picking up some noise. That means there's still something to uncover in Owen's testimony.
Uh-oh. I don't know what Owen saw, but suffice to say, we are analyzing the dreams of a child. You've wasted enough of our time, Defense. Let it go and move on.
No! There's still discord in Owen's heart and that needs to be addressed. Therefore, I can't give in here.
Owen, do you think you can continue your testimony for us?
Okay.
I'll enter the new info in and run an update then. Okay, beep boop bop boop boop.
That's my bit.
It's my technology.
Well, we can share it then. All right, she was blown in his face, a knife in his hand. Okay, so surprise sadness makes sense. All right, we're looking for the new stuff. So there's he was on the floor and somebody was smooshing dough into his face. I couldn't move at all. I was so scared I passed out. And when I woke up, all right, this is the
Happy.
That is a very strange I'm not even gonna.
Happy?
That's a weird one. That's a weird one.
Despite witnessing the culprit's terrible crime firsthand, Owen experienced a positive feeling. One of relief?
The person the witness saw was no stranger. Rather, it was the accused. Therefore, it was only natural that they felt some level of relief when he saw a familiar face. Defense, end this madness and sell your soul no more.
Owen, who did you see?
That nice smell. Oh, I love the smell of that perfume.
Boom. I was
Perfume?
gonna say, the girl. Remember?
Yeah.
They're like, hey, it's her. I was gonna say, Owen, since they all have their own memories, Owen wouldn't have met the wet soba noodle guy before.
Probably not. It's the smell of
You can do it. Try to remember, Owen.
the smell of no, he's oh no.
There go all the pillows.
Buddy?
Owen!
Was it gonna be balloons? Did you smell balloons perchance?
But that wouldn't be
Latex?
perfume.
Hey, you never know with a clown.
It seems Owen is now resting in the infirmary. They certainly have their hands full today down there.
Yeah.
Let's continue with the trial.
Despite Owen's testimony, it is the opinion of this humble servant of the Holy Mother that the child's words were insufficient to clear the accused of suspicion.
But what about the scent of perfume Owen mentioned? I believe it's a clue that will lead us to the true culprit.
But there are thousands of perfumes in the world.
It could even be the scent of the hair product the accused uses.
He does have one amazing hairstyle, so that's certainly possible.
Ah, boy. Hello. The witness is a 5-year-old boy. He cannot tell the difference between conventional perfumes and hair products.
Why couldn't you have gone for a crew cut or something, Bucky?
What's more, the only person who can cut soba noodles with such precision.
Precision?
Precision.
With such precision.
Is the accused,
It's the accused and no other.
Fuck.
Oh man, how am I supposed to argue with that? And that accent, where'd it come from?
Oops. And so the person Owen saw at the scene of the crime can only be the accused Bucky Wet. Oh, wheat. I'm not sure which yet.
Bucky Wet Wheat. Huh?
Who said that?
Not me.
What the?
What?
Hold it. Hey. I never use hair products, anything with the smell. Yeah. If I wasn't like that, this shit getting sober. Boom! Check it. Oh yeah, look at this. I got skates. Oh yeah, I'm like a side
He's on a
driving
skateboard,
boy.
yeah.
I think he just got wheelies.
No, remember his skateboard?
Oh,
he showed it up to
It's
us.
been a long time.
Mr. What? Aren't you supposed to be resting in the infirmary?
Whatever.
Oh, God.
You think my soap was drink of perfume? Try that just over yourself and see.
How did you even hear that from there?
I believe we have no choice but to try it. Strictly for examination purposes, of course, not because I'm hungry. After having to refuse half of a man's chicken nuggets. Now then, let's dig in, shall we?
This ain't it ain't my fault. Yummy. God, I love soba.
Simon, are you okay?
I fucking needed this.
Simon? Do you need to be alone with that bowl?
Oh yeah.
That was delightful. I'm going to try and ignore what's going on the defensive side by closing my eyes.
Jeez.
Well, I'm satisfied that there are no traces of hair products or perfumes in Mr. Wet Soba. There first, sweet bean buns and now savory soba. What a delectable tryout it has been.
This texture is different from the soba I had the other day. Reminds me of a dish we have in Crine called Banupun.
See, skateboard.
There it is. 680. What you think, Miss Jicky? My soba is pretty good, isn't it?
It's delicious. Don't you think so, Simon?
Still pales in comparison to his late father's cuisine.
Of course.
Simon, why you always gotta be so hard on me?
Did he do a freaking like shokugeki in the middle of the courtroom and make some?
Probably.
Bailiff, take the defendant back to the infirmary at once for some rest.
Rest?
Why is that in orange?
I don't know. I ain't a lump of brain all the way to you, Rondo, you know. I'm fresh to my sub. Your sub rest. It's about the
Oh no.
three freshes like sober.
Here he goes.
Grind your seeds fresh. Cut your fresh and boil the noodles for. And he's out.
Good grief, what a defendant.
He keeps bringing up the 3 rules of soba, though. That stuff.
Yeah, fresh. At least Bucky wasn't the source of the perfume smell. Wait, smelly perfume.
Looks like he remembered something.
The phrase smelly perfume reminded me of a certain somebody.
Oh, and who might that be?
There's only one person that comes to mind. The phrase smelly perfume reminded me of this person.
I'm gonna save just in case I mess this up, because obviously it's gross ass Naida. No, never mind. It's gonna be Geiru.
Geiru Tornado? Well, she did smell very nice, didn't she?
Just a moment, defense. You would throw suspicion on Geiru now because of a scent? Your Honor, there's no need to go along with this ever-changing claims of the defense.
I suppose their claims have been awfully inconsistent.
But Geiru could have been at the crime scene.
Yes, but...
You'll get to see those balloons of hers if we call her back to the witness stand.
Pandering!
Listen.
Oh, please stop it, you. How vulgar! His Honor's not interested in such things. Well...
Setting the matter of her balloons aside entirely, I do believe it's appropriate to ask Geiru some questions given the circumstances. This has nothing to do with her balloons, of course.
Sure, buddy.
Thank you, Your Honor. Oh, God.
Welcome back.
Hi, thank you for calling this disciple of Tornado School of Rakugo back for an encore. It's me, the balloon artist you all know and love, Geiru Tornado. 1, 2, balloon. God.
Oh, man. Welcome back.
Ah, yes, what wonderful balloon artistry.
She didn't even make anything yet, Judge. You're getting caught up.
Yeah, Your Honor, please. Now then, what would you like me to make for you this time?
Hard, apparently. Oh, man.
Oh, that was good. Actually, I called you back for more testimony. But I'm all talked out. This case left me completely deflated.
Not the judge, apparently.
Her face! I can't just Simon just saying that to himself next to her, and
yeah.
she's just like, oh my god. What? You didn't find that funny? Anyway, what exactly is going on, Simon?
Seems the person who murdered Master Tornado was wearing perfume.
And you were the only person I could think of who wears perfume. Wait, you mean I'm a suspect now? Geiru, you knew about Owen, right? Well, yes. I often played with him at Seashell's request. So that means you could have left that fake dying message, right? What? Just because I wear perfume and no Owen, you think I'm a murderer? Oh, how could you?
The witness is absolutely right. With no evidence but the distorted memories of a small child. It is outrageous of defense to accuse this woman.
That's right. You don't even have any proof.
You may step down from the stand, Geiru. The defense does not have one scrap of evidence that connects you to the crime.
Wait just 1 minute. I may not have proof, but Owen's testimony is still...
Enough! Please feel free to leave, Geiru.
But I'm so close. There must be something I can do. Well, if the prosecutor said it's okay, then I guess I'll be going now. Yes.
Oi, Geiru. You're an entertainer, aren't you? Once you go on stage, it's your duty to complete your performance, is it not?
Ooh, power suggestion.
So what are you what are you doing leaving halfway through?
Oh.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, wait! There's a bandage on her forehead!
There's a bandage on Geiru's forehead! And since we know that Master Tornado's killer has a cut on their face somewhere...
Impossible!
How did you know, Simon?
I didn't, but I'd take a chance and see for myself. Otherwise, your theory wouldn't remain a groundless accusation.
Well, she's like, oh, Your Honor, Prosecutor Sadmati, the scent of perfume, an injury on the forehead. These things were completely consistent with Owen's testimony. In short, the mysterious individual Owen saw in the dressing room could have been Geiru.
Miss Sykes, does this mean you're formally indicting this witness for the murder of Typhoon Tornado?
Hell yeah! Should your accusation prove to be false, hope you're prepared to pay the price in full.
Simon, what price is he talking about?
That should be obvious. Prosecutor Sadmonk is saying he'll see it to he'll see it. He'll see to it you never stand in a court of law again. God, I couldn't fucking read that for some reason. I must say though, he knows how to make a trial interesting.
Just whose side are you on, Simon?
The entertaining side. I'm bored. Go on then. Into the deep end with you. You really have but one choice anyway.
Well, Miss Sykes, I'm waiting.
But with regards to the witness, Geiru Tornado, the defense wishes to...
Just in case, but I'm confident it's her now. We're gonna indict her. Indict.
It's what the Wright Anything Agency has done for years. We indict witnesses. There's no reason for me to hold back, not if I really believe in my client. The defense wishes to formally indict Geiru Tornado for the murder of Typhoon Tornado.
I have tried to be merciful, but now not even your pleas will reach the Holy Mother's ears. You'll have plenty of time to regret your decision in the pit of hell.
The pit? What's the pit?
The only one.
The
one of tickles.
Except I won't need to. The person who murdered the victim was not Mr. Wet. It was Geiru Tornado. That bandage it's just from a silly slip-up I made while cooking yesterday, that's all. What kind of extreme cooking were you doing to cut yourself on the forehead? Well, what can I say? That's what happened.
Good excuse.
You also don't have an alibi for the period before 4 p.m., do you, Geiru? But I really didn't know anything was wrong until Shisha was found dead. If you don't believe me, then with a twisty twist.
Oh my god, dog.
And then there you have it, an adorable little kitty.
No, my bad.
How could you suspect a cutesy well balloon artist like me, Geiru, I've been meaning to say this for a while now, but could it be that you don't have an eye for balloon art? Don't you think I know that? You didn't have to come out and say it. I'm the daughter of a great Rakugo artist. I never wanted to do stupid balloon art. I was supposed to be a Rakugo storyteller too, just like my late daddy. But Shisha told me to do balloon art instead. I guess the victim thought she had no talent as a Rakugo artist either.
Whoops.
So you're still gonna suspect a poor little thing like me?
Yes.
But please stop trying to skirt the issue. It all comes down to the scent of perfume and the cut on your forehead. You and the culprit in Owen's testimony share these two traits. You're dead set on accusing me, aren't you? Well, here's what I have for naughty little girls like you with a twisty, twisty twist.
Oh my goodness.
I'ma cut you, itch.
Holy shit.
Go ahead, make me testify all you want.
She's going crazy. She's going off the deep end.
When the truth's revealed, it'll be your balloon or mine that goes pop. Got it?
Oh my! Is this yet another hidden personality?
Simon, is everybody in the tornado school like this?
How should I know? Fucking crazy, man.
Woof.
Goodness. Fucking big brat. Christ.
It sounds like the balloon pickaxe in Fortnite.
It does.
Because I know you used that for a bit.
Yeah.
That's just the first thing that popped into my head.
Oh, man. All right, this is your testimony.
Yeah, I visited the dressing room during that time to make a courtesy call after my act. Shisho and Owen were in there, but they were both snoring up a storm. I saw the note Shisho left, so I just left. Didn't want to disturb him, you know. The perfume Owen smelled must have been left over from when I visited. So Geiru is saying she went into the dressing room but then left right away.
Don't take her to word.
Come on, do you really think I would? Just trying to figure out how to get her to talk about what really happened.
Now then, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
All right.
Why do all the pretty ladies always end up crazy? I don't understand.
That's the balance of the universe, Judge.
And they're always pink. They're always pink. April, May, freaking Dahlia Hawthorne, and now this bitch.
Good Lord, Judge, calm down. All right. So
I just want some normal boobs.
Christ. Going over in there, but they were both snoring up a storm. I saw the note Shisho left.
No, they all have to have a psychotic side.
So, you know, the female one smelled must have been left from over when I visited. Huh. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Let's start with. All right, let's start with this one here. We'll move our way down.
Could you describe how they appeared? They were both stretched out on the floor, snoozing away. So setting the victim up and over the table must have been the culprit's doing. After all, who wouldn't stretch out on the floor if they could take a nap? Plus that matches up with what Owen said in his testimony. But if he was asleep, how could you tell it was Owen? How did you know it wasn't Uendo? I've known the guy for ages. One look at his face and I know which one I'm dealing with. I see. Dealing with? Jesus.
It's a hell of a way to put it now.
Right? God.
All right, didn't want to disturb him.
Dealing with isn't exactly a positive or even neutral way of saying it.
No.
Where did you find your master's note? I don't know. Can't remember. Did you notice anything else unusual or out of place in the room? Well, there was the sake and half-eaten manju on the table. But I didn't see anything else out of place or whatever in the room, though.
Oh, is that a fact?
Of course it is. What do you think?
And you didn't change anything around while you were in there?
I didn't do anything. Look, I'm telling ya. I didn't say anything funny near Shisho, and I didn't touch anything in the room.
You're bold and so gross that that statement be added to Geiru's testimony.
Simon! What's a statement like that going to do for us?
Just play along and you'll see soon enough.
You and your riddles.
I have no problem with adding that to the testimony, but how about you, Miss Sykes?
I have no problem with it either, Your Honor. What is Simon thinking?
Oh, he knows what's up, apparently. I don't quite yet, but he knows what's up.
Yeah.
Alright, because it's that. She knows I didn't see anything funny near Shisho and didn't touch anything in the room.
She's slipping up and being defensive.
Yeah,
I think that's
wonder
what's
if-
happening here.
Let me save, because I wonder if we can take a look at the picture and see if there's anything funny near Shisho.
She really doesn't have an eye for balloon art because that dog is terrifying.
It's a cat.
No, that's her.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
supposed to be her dog. Remember?
Yeah, that
It
scared
looks
the
like
shit
a.
out of me.
It looks like a demon.
Yeah, it does.
It looks like one of those freaking. What is it? Oh, what's the word for it? I can't think of it.
I don't know. I still don't know what that box is that's on this. Was that what the cards came from, or
Maybe.
It's just, it's so there, but they haven't addressed it yet.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this is obviously, they made us add this for some reason. Let me see if we need to press it, or if we need to, I'm going to try and... Oh.
Geiru, you said that you didn't notice anything odd or unusual near your master. You also said you didn't touch anything in the dressing room. That's right, what about it? Then I wonder who left that dying message with the Karuta cards. What are you going on about? It had to be that Bucky. Sorry, but that's not possible. Because only 3 people knew Uendo's personalities. Uendo, your master, and you. Eh?
Popped it. If Bucky had left that Karuta message, he wouldn't have spelled out Owen. He would have spelled out Uendo.
What it boils down to is this. As a member of the Tornado School, you, Geiru Tornado, are the only one who could have left that dying message. And as the person who left that message, it's clear that you are Master Tornado's killer. Will you ever quit your job?
That's a dangerous, I feel like that would hurt.
If it
You're like-
pops, it would.
You're like wretches clinging to the spider thread of salvation. Allow me to cut that holy thread from the
I'm
heavens
gonna
and
always
bring
do
you back
that
down
bit.
to
The
earth.
butterfly screams as it flies
I
away.
know.
Just a tiny little scream. Exactly. Would you quit butting in whenever things start to go my way?
It's my job. Silence, child. Playtime is over.
You're not that much older than me. What did you just say?
As the witness stated, she went into the dressing room and soon came back out again. But the victim's note was not the only reason she left with such haste. There was another reason that compelled Geiru to leave at once. Geiru, would you please relate said reason to the court?
There was a reason why Geiru had to leave the dressing room? Well, I didn't want to show you this, but I guess I got no choice. Keep your eyes peeled, because here it comes! What?
Did you burn yourself?
Your hand is all swollen and red. Do you have a latex allergy?
Oh, Jesus.
What happened, Geiru?
That'd be amazing.
If you must know, I'm allergic to buckwheat. What?
Well,
Oh, there goes my theory right out the window.
what? Actually, wouldn't that help implicate her because she used the soba to
Yeah.
the soba dough? So, yeah, allergic reactions to buckwheat can vary, though they're usually on the severe side. With Typhoon today making soba noodles in his dressing room, Geiru's lucky to still be alive considering all the soba flour that was swirling in the air.
Good thing I left pretty quick. I managed to escape with just a mild reaction. But I touched Shisho as he was being carried away, and look what it did to my poor hands. There must have been soba broth in his clothes or something. If I'd inhaled any of that soba flour, I'd have had a seizure and it'd been goodnight Geiru. I never could have stayed in that dressing room for very long.
Person allergic to buckwheat couldn't be in a room with soba flour in here. Certainly couldn't use soba dough as a murder weapon either.
This isn't good.
But she could also have worn gloves. So, I mean, you knew it would come to this, didn't you? That's why you never mentioned her allergy. As if it would do anything so underhanded.
You just did.
I was simply trying to protect the privacy of this witness.
Yeah, sure. Jesus. I'm sick of all these accusations. Why don't I just testify and get it all in the open, yeah?
Okay. Witness testimony. Geiru's buckwheat allergy. And we're going to hear more about this allergy next time.
Quote unquote allergy. clergy.
Like I said, I still think that it implicates her. Obviously, she uses that for just a split second, like, ow, 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 and then puts gloves on or something of that nature. I could have it backwards. I don't know. We'll figure out next time.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, all together.
All together, always gonna figure it out together, okay? This is the freak on his soldier speaking. Hello. This is my voice.
This is what?
Look at the blue demon.
Oh, the dog.
Hello. It is I, Buckwheat Allergy Dog.
Oh my god.
Fear me, foul humans, for I shall feast on your souls.
Oh my god, stop. It's really terrifying.
Okay, bye.
Bye.